is that the more successful you get, the more single kind of hurts.
So sad and lonely, and I walked into my empty apartment and I thought, God, I wish that I had someone who could just hold me right now.
Yes, I don't want dark-skinned kids.
And here I am in the face of a non-toxic situation, in the face of a God-fearing man, in the face of a family man.
Do you understand that even if you have a good paying job, a man will walk past your six-figure making self and as attractive as you are and go to the mugly girl at Burger King?
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to make sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Alright guys, let's hop right into it.
I didn't really anticipate in my life being single is that the more successful you get, the more single kind of hurts. I am a very independent person. I pride myself on, I can do anything alone. You've seen me talk about it on here. At the end of the day, I come home to my house that I bought myself. And I have nobody to talk to about any of this. You're a solid bad B. Keep rocking. And don't settle. I don't want these things bad enough.
The modern woman, what do they want to be? A strong, independent woman. Independent means alone.
Emotional, damn it!
That's what they're ending up with, and they're like, I don't get it.
Right.
What happened?
And then I got home and I felt like just so sad and lonely. And I walked into my empty apartment and I thought, God, I wish that I had someone who could just hold me right now.
Being overly independent. Now hold on, because I know some of y'all are already feeling some kind of way. Because the word independent or independent woman, it hits y'all. And you're asking, well, what in the world is wrong with being independent? Shouldn't that be respected and loved? Listen, any man with genuine intentions won't take issue with your ability to do so. However, if he's a good man, he wants to love you. And in the desire to love you, he wants to provide, he wants to do things for you. And when you are overly independent, you are cutting off his ability to give you love. You are choking his ability to feel valued in a relationship.
I wish that I had someone who could just take care of me, because a
lot of men asking, well, what do you bring to the table? And women are now so attractive and, making money and all these things. So we feel like, well, that automatically makes me a good catch. Look at me, I'm attractive and I make some money. Do you understand that even if you have a good paying job, a man will walk past your six-figure making self and as attractive as you are and go to the mugly girl at Burger King?
Say that again? What did you say?
Why would I want to be with a bum?
How come no man in this room has ever said that about a girl they dated? Because you're all gold-digging skanks. We're romantic. We'll take a bum McDonald's worker. You couldn't do that. No woman's ever done that. You guys date up, we date down.
Because she knew how to be his piece and how to give him what he really was looking for. It doesn't matter what you make. Men don't care.
That means every ex-boyfriend you've had was better than you. That's why you let him hit it. Because you guys date up.
When men ask you, what do you bring to the table? They're simply asking, do you know how to be my piece?
Could you marry a Burger King employee?
I won't do that.
And it's true, and you know what it is now. Guys want simple and plain. We do, right? That's all we're looking for. So you have to understand, if men are looking east, looking west, and not seeing that, they're going to check out mentally. And that's what's happening. A lot of these women that you've seen just now are pretty, but they realize making that bag left them lonely. And guys can't help but we can't feel sad about it, because it's something that they know. She knew it the whole time.
Listen, any girl that tells you I want to work all the time, or, I want to take care of myself, I want to protect myself, it's like, yo, that's like a survival tactic that you've developed because you feel unafraid in this world, right? So it's like every time I wake up, for example, I literally hold myself and I'm like, I'm safe today. I'm safe in my body, right? Letting that feminine come in, because for so long I was ready to try me, say something to trigger my fears, right? And I'm gonna hurt you first. And that's how I approach a lot of my relationships. I was already waiting for that shoe to drop, and I feel like that was my masculine trying to protect me.
I'm not sure if this woman at the end is like that, but probably if she's carrying it the same way they did, yes, you'll have all the money in the world. You'll make the huge bag. But you know what's happening? Women are starting to, they are. In some ways, there's some women are making more than guys. The guys that are available to them, but guys like me don't want that, right? They don't want a woman that's washed up goods. But the reason why I say washed up, because her mind is already poisoned. That's why most women that got the bag think they deserve a man up here when it's not true. He doesn't want it. But anyway, next video.
And some people you keep saying, but I got dark skin supporters. I don't want a dark child. Did I say they can't have a dark child? No. They can have what they want. So what? Listen. I know y'all want to try to deter my support. Y'all want to try to make my supporters stop supporting me. So y'all about to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to change the way that I feel for nobody. So if that means people that's dark skinned want to stop supporting me, then that's just that. But yes, I don't want dark skinned kids. I just don't. That's my personal preference. Thank you, boo. That's it. Qualify equally. Who y'all think will get the job? I don't gotta move on. It's my life. Thank you, Mikasa. Who y'all think will get the job? So y'all telling me if a dark-skinned woman and a light-skinned woman go for a job where looks matter, who's gonna get hired? You know they just want to go against me. This shit.
Man, the animosity in her, natural animosity. Look, there's such a thing nowadays called cancel culture, right? That's like if I sat here on my YouTube channel and said something crazy about dark-skinned people, I would never do it. I don't feel that way anyway. You're showing people how you feel in your heart too. Like a lot of times women have no filter. Women can be some of the coolest people on earth, you know, and then you wonder why guys have become the way they are now. Why guys are so distant. Because guys have to be. Because women can be very cold. Let me give you an example, right? I remember one time I worked in a call center and I didn't want to date the women that were sleeping with everybody. Because a lot of times in call centers, my wife said it's even like that in the Philippines, right? Call centers all over the world sometimes are dangerous. Especially I hear Amazon is bad. Now, I never worked there, but I heard about it so much about Amazon. But anyway, I worked in a call center. It was a bunch of girls in there that were sleeping with everybody. I don't want to be bothered. So what happens? Girls start looking at you side-eyed. Yeah, girls get vicious. They get vicious. They start talking about you, spreading lies. And then you're like, man, it's really wild like that. It's doggy dog. But anyway, she doesn't understand cancel culture. And she doesn't understand people looking at you and seeing how low value you are. I mean, it's just sad. On to the next video.
I think I have just lost the one person that I've prayed for. Like, all because of my self-sabotaging tendencies. Because God forbid, I actually accept good things that are happening to me. Because I'm so used to it being a mess. I'm so used to it being toxic. And here I am in the face of a non-toxic situation, in the face of a God-fearing man, in the face of a family man, an amazing person, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't girls like nice guys?
Because nice guys finish last.
No, because they're too easy.
What do you mean they're too easy?
They're too easy to get emotionally, you know?
You like nice guys? Tell us why you like nice
No,
guys.
she doesn't. She doesn't.
Anytime someone tonight has said, I like nice guys, the friend's like, no they don't, she's totally lying.
I like one bad guy, but I like nice guys too.
You definitely don't like nice guys, I can just tell.
No, I do. I love nice guys.
She likes short
guys.
I'm just gonna animate like a cap falling onto her head. They have to play soccer?
Yeah.
Why do they have to play soccer?
Just a preference.
It's like an oddly specific preference.
I don't know what I'm doing. And I think I've just lost. I think I just lost the opportunity to experience something I've never experienced before.
Man. she's dead serious. You see it in her face. She's dead serious. She really means that, right? It's a result, and it's sad, man. I feel like a broken record. So many are running after the guy that shouldn't be chased and running away from the nice guy. And she bumped into a nice guy. Most guys had to go cold. Even back in the day, I had to go cold, right? I would have probably been a cold guy. Not cold, just naturally cold, right? Not trying to act like it. But she bumped into a nice guy. I turned into that nice guy myself, a God-fearing man. And now she's clueless. So what happens? She messes it up because she's used to being cheated on. She's used to all that stuff. And I've heard so many women say, I've even had a woman who said it. She said, they used to Tyrone doing them dirty.
Russell, he ain't finna do nothing. You never finna be no victim. And so what that means is, if the Russell never finna do no and try you, guess what you got to do?
What's that?
You got to step your character up and not be either. You got to be not texting and being flawed, and you got to be a good wife and go home, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Tyrone, I could shake a little something on the side because he be doing anyway. He Tyrone, he the bad boy.
So they can run around and go cheat on Tyrone because he's cheating and being with something else anyway. So I can go be a mess myself. She's probably used to that. So now she doesn't know how to act. But it's all good. And guys are staying away from situations like that. And staying away from women like that. And she did that man a favor. Because now he needs to realize there's more to life than dealing with women that way. See you next video. So he's coming.